Why kid ourselves? People have nothing to say to one another. They all talk about their own troubles and nothing else. Each man for himself, the earth for us all. They try to unload their unhappiness on something else when making love. They do their damnedest, but it doesn't work. They keep it all, and then they start all over again, trying to find a place for it. You're pretty, mademoiselle, they say, and life takes hold of them again until the next time, and then they try the same little gimmick. You're very pretty, mademoiselle. And in between they boast that they've succeeded in getting rid of their unhappiness. But everyone knows it's not true, and they've simply kept it all to themselves. Since at the little game you get uglier and more repulsive as you get older. You can't hope to hide your unhappiness, your bankruptcy, any longer. In the end, your features are marked with that hideous grimace that takes 20, 30 years or more to climb from your belly to your face. That's all a man is good for. That and no more. A grimace that he takes his whole lifetime to compose. A grimace a man would need to express his true soul without losing any of it is so heavy and complicated that he doesn't always succeed in completing it.
Louis Ferdinand Celine.
Greetings, free individuals of planet Earth. It is I, Epic Daily Wire Fan 14. Today, the ideas of free society are under attack from all sides. The individual must stand up to the blows that are coming to us from the collective. I will give the best defense I possibly can give for the power of the classical liberal tradition. We must stand up.
Number 1. The West was founded on the Lockean principles of liberty. Look at the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire, or even fascist Italy. What is the one principle that ties them together? That's right, the Rothbardian formulation of the non-aggression principle, as outlined on the great YouTube video, Peter Schiff Was Right, 2008 edition. Look, when you look back to the Western leaders, from Caesar to Napoleon, they all understood Austrian school economics and were paying members of the Daily Wire with Ben Shapiro. By moving away from our conservative principles of Ronald Reagan, we are betraying the soul of the West, and that would make us look even worse than liberals. Look, some of you want to move to collective action, but how can there be a collective? I don't control you. How can you control me? Okay? We need to open the free movement of people. Capitalism and the free market, which has never been tried before, can solve all our problems if we merely tried it once. I mean, look, what problems have capitalism solved, you might ask? A stupid rhetorical question by a dumb nit? Well, have you ever played a gay Japanese dating simulator? That's what I thought. What feelings did you think when you looked at that gay Japanese dating simulator? Who was the person that came into your mind? That's right, you were thinking of Kurt Doolittle, founder of the Propertarian Movement. If you look at the Propertarian Movement, I think you will see the way forward. We pee on our local mailman as an act of transitioning society from one of neoliberal capitalism to one of classical liberalism, 1890s British constitutional monarchy patchwork framework hydrostatic union. You know, the 1890s was also called the Elizabethan Age of England. That's when the English perfected government using the scientific method. How did they do that? Well, simple. They got rid of a word. That word was is. Yep, libtarded neo-fascist. You just ban the verb is, and all our problems will be solved. So, I know you're asking all the important question. What does this have to do with Movie Bob transhumanism? I myself am a big fan of Movie Bob and his work on the phenomenology of the spirit. Movie Bob describes to us a utopia in which all people are kept alive forever, able to do nothing but live in material pleasure complex forever. Imagine having mindless, purposeless consumption without any need of fulfillment, and no matter how much you want, you can never escape. That would be paradise. A world in which debtors can't die until they pay off their usurious loans, aka Utopia. But what would Utopia be without Funko Pops? What's your favorite Funko Pop? Email me at sammythesonicfan@yahoo.com and tell me your US America divorce story. How did your husband take your kids?
Transhumanists break down into bionicle tribes. Transhumanists break down into bionicle tribes. Wow, that's pretty cool. What bionicle toy was your favorite bionicle toy? I still remember the sacrifice that Movie Bob made to the bionicle universe by becoming the Choa of video games. When you look at a Toa, it's pretty crazy, like it's a Toa that Ben Shapiro said. Facts don't care about your feelings.